180. What's up?
Play fake. Mayfield. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 50 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent size. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself, and he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield to throw it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Mayfield looks to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and you taught me when broadcasting games what we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowouts. And that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On a jet sweep, this is Dell.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Elliott good with a PAT. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott now to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
As we've seen, their first two drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Run, run, run. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
Mayfield. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Adave Owe. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
180.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Watch out.
Mayfield now. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey, alert 30. Watch out.
To throw, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Kings, Kings, Kings.
Here's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line.
21 yards. Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
20.
Now Mayfield. Got an open man it's David Njoku, the tight end.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 33 here.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll try and run here with Irvin. And they tackle about 2 yards shy of allowing the gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an in.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith
With career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And a round is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a little taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Real. What's that?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
24 yards the gain there, another first down as well.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Regular. Hey, alert 33. Up. Done.
Back to throw here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
I got it. 180. Done.
Mayfield on play action. Wide open receiver complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Hey, alert. What's that?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught with the 7-yard line. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Good.
Irvin is
is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And this time he is in. Bucky Irving with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Great, set.
Again, it's Barkley. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This one complete down the field to Geet. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Great. Set. Anyway, Phil King. Hey, easy. 63. No touch.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission.
interception. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Kings!
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Kalijah Kancey. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Slot man moves right.
Hurts sets up to throw it. On the throw, letting too much that time. It's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Third down.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Hurts. He'll try and do this himself.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Xavier Legette
From 17 yards out.
And the Eagles continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The fast footwork by White. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
What's that?
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Regular. What's that?
Play fake. Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll try the right side here with White. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
They stay on the ground with White. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Mayfield down. He completes it right side to White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, 42 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to at least get 1 score back. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. That one complete to Ligon.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. Touchdown.
Xavier Legette. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles just continue to roll. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
First down.
Alert, alert.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Real. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Ibuka, 31 yards. And the Bucs are able to claw one back. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Whitaker. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Daniels. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Hey, easy, 63, back. On 81, huh? No turn.
They'll set up to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Run. Stop.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The Bucs on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
20. Hey, alert. Hey, alert 33. Hurry. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's right. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Complete to Rashad White. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Alert. Kings. Opposite.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Point it right. Watch out.
To throw, Mayfield. Well, that is taken in by Njoku. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Good. Run. 180. Done.
Mayfield with it once more. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. David Njoku, a 9-yard touchdown round. And the Buccaneers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
58. Buccaneers 28.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards.
And the Eagles stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, it was almost insurmountable the way the opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Up, up. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's up?
Now Mayfield. And now here is another interception.
Keely Ringo picks it off.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Great, great, great. Set. Hold the look. Hold. Anyone hit? Hold. Hey. Crowd love Yeti. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
No touch that. No touch.
On third down, Daniels. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
They come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD, second half, you're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is how do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort. In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
That's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going to...
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Jahad Campbell.
And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Great. Set. No touch.
Up the middle they go. It's Daniels. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down.
And he is in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Eagles continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
180! Kings, Kings, Kings! What's up?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And now here is another interception. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Ready?
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
60 Vikings! 60 Vikings!
They'll keep it on the ground. Daniels. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Smash! Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Daniels. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means it really counts.
They got his man complete. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now Baker going to change it up.
At the 8-yard line.
Run. What's that?
Mayfield on play action. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Reyes. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go.
They'll try the left side. Daniels. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely.